back. I'm back. I'm sorry. すいません。子供の学校から電話かかってきましてですね。Yeah, my child's school called. I think he was late because there was a lot of traffic in front of the school. But he was fine. 今日ね、ちょっと遅刻したみたいですね。学校の前ですごい渋滞があったので、それで遅刻しちゃったみたいなんですけど、I think I lost everybody. 皆さんなんか見ててくださったちょっと方ね、もういなくなっちゃったんですけど、でもまあ、I'll continue speaking because I'm practicing. And then people, so I'm Mayumi. I'm a intuitive advisors. I've been doing this over 35 years, and I started realize I have this ability to see the past, present, and the future of anyone here, anyone who has passed away, and to help you know, to help to connect the dot of meaning, connect the meaning of life, meaning of what is happening in life for that moment, and connect and then help people to make a better choice for their life. And そう35年サイキックリーディング35年以上やってるんですけど、まあ、7歳の時にこういう能力があって、過去現在未来を見て、まあ、その起こってることの中で自分のその人にとって一番いいチョイスっていう何かっていうのを、決めるのに、まあ、お役に立てるように、サイキックリーディング始めたわけなんですけど。And I realized that I can just read anybody from anywhere without name or birthday or any astrological sign or anything. And a lot of times the initials help because just for me to, it's a focal point. But basically, I don't need anything to read about a person's future. So, でそれでやってるうちに、まあ、名前とかあった方がいいんですけど、生年月日とか何もなくてもその人のこととか、その人の周りのこととか、亡くなった方のことを読むことができるというか分かって、Then I realized that I can do this on any social network platform. I did it on the Twitter, I did it on the Instagram, I did it on the Facebook. Basically, I can just read. This is like intuitively. So I decided to do YouTube live reading, just to challenge myself, and also to find to offer free readings for anybody without, you don't have to tell me who you are, and just to be helpful. And especially it's December, this is end of 2022. A lot of people are going through changes, so I would like to be helpful if I can, and see how well it's gonna work. で今日はそうやってるうちに、ソーシャルネットワークのプラットフォームでね、Twitter とか Instagram とか Facebook とかそういうとこで、名前を聞かなくてもリーディングができるっていうことが分かって、じゃあ YouTube のライブでもやってみようってことになってですね、もう12月でね、みんないろいろいろんな変化とかもあるでしょうから、リーディングでお伝えできたらなと思いました。So if you are watching, if you have anything to any question, I think you can put it on your chat. And then I can answer the question intuitively. So I haven't really done this, so I don't know how it works. But can I see who's watching? But I don't think so. So until I get the questions, I'm gonna keep talking about. Let's say I've written like how many books? 16, 17, 18 books. I lost count. But I'm also a author. Have like 15, 16, 17. I had to count, but I have a lot of books written last 20 years. And what happened? I'm basically an artist. I love music. I'm a singer-songwriter. I had a singing career before I started writing books. and I still love writing songs and singing. So that's my first. That's my my passion, and as I serve as intuitive advisor, there's chance to I had an opportunity to write this book. This is in Japanese, and I had a chance to actually Miss Yoko Ono, John Lennon's wife. She's like a first Japanese rock star's girlfriend and avant-garde artist. So she gave me endorsement for this book. And it was something. ね、このさ今もう16、7、8冊ぐらい本書いてると思うんですけど、2000年ぐらいからですかね、2003年かぐらいから。で、最初にね、書いた本がこの自分の周りにいいことがいっぱい起こる本で、これがまあ75万部のベストセラー。Yeah, this book became 750,000. This sold like 750,000 copies right after the same year. It's when it came out. So I said, like, oh yes, I'm gonna be an author. Of course, I write it. So since then, I've been writing books. ねで。Anyone have a question? Anybody willing to do the reading? Do I have to? Let's see. I'm gonna try to see if I could see this on the other thread. I don't know if anybody does this, like a psychic reading on YouTube. If you found anybody does it, please let me know. これ他にもやってる人がいるかどうかわかんないんですけど、やってる人がいたら教えてください。お、これなんだこれは。Oh, live. I have a terrible thumbnail. Ah, okay, live chat. ちょっと見えるかなこれ。7 minutes ago.すごいですね、このサムネイルが。Anybody? Nobody's participating? I think no, it's a live is going on right now. Welcome to chat. Hi. I'm gonna chat. I'm gonna send a message to myself. Oh, yes. So, if you could send me any question in Japanese or English, I can answer I can answer. I mean, actually, I can read your question. I can give you intuitive readings. So, isn't that interesting? So my first book, this book I sold 750,000 copies. That was very, very impressive, and I gotこれね、75万部売れてちょっとびっくりしたんですけど、I got endorsement from Miss Yoko. ヨコさんが This is the Dakota house where she lives. 小野ヨコさんがね、推薦文を手書きでくださって、なんかちょっとびっくりしたんですけど。で、まず最初にそう、The first line, it's called 自分の周りにいいことがいっぱい起こる本。It's like, the English title is Your Life Can Be Full of Good Thing, and it doesn't really translate. ちょっとね、直訳にはならないんですけど、my first line is like, Are you listening to your voice of your soul, like voice of your spirit? I wanted to write about like spiritual, the life led with your spiritual being and integrity of the spiritual being. Because when I do readings, これね、ちょっとこの本はですね、最初あなたは自分の 魂の声に耳を澄ましていますかっていう一行で始まるんですけど、そのやっぱり魂的な価値を大事にしていけないとねっていうことを書きたかったんですね、私はその時は。And when I do reading, there's there's a two values that everything that we do have spiritual value. We do things to fulfill our spirit, and then others we do things to do for survival. So there's a things to your choice will be spiritual fulfillment or survival. You always there's two, and then if the two comes together, that's your best choice. And this spiritual fulfillment means that it's not religion. That's not religious spiritual fulfillment. That's outside of religion. Just your integrity, your integrity and your dignity, your principles. So of who you are, keeping that. And then sometimes you have to do something it doesn't agree with your principles, for survival sometimes. Or, you shouldn't. Maybe, I don't know, most of the time, I don't know. You take on a job that you don't really like, but you have to do it to pay the bill. But you have to keep your spirit, spiritual being in your safe place where you don't lose yourself. So, that's how I navigate my readings. When I do intuitive readings, when I see the people's future possibilities, I think, oh, this could be happening here and there and that. But when you have different choices, which choice that you're gonna make? One is for survival, one is for, spiritual. It's like, let's say relationship, right? なんかそのね、誰かと付き合うとかって言ってもit's like a marriage. It's like marriage traditionally was only for the only for the survival. ね、結婚っていうのはもともとwhen women couldn't talk, when women couldn't work ね、女の人が働けなかった時に、食べていくために結婚っていうのがあったわけなんですけど、so it's still this tradition still carries on, and some a lot of people just make a decision just for survival, and which I don't think that's not desirable. I think you have to find a person. I mean, you should spend your life with a person you can be spiritually connected, spiritually evolved, and together, for the future. だからね、生活の安定のために結婚するんじゃなくて、やっぱり魂の安定とか魂が一緒にこう成長していけるような人と結婚するのが一番幸せだと思うんですけど、I think that's the happiness なんですけどね。So and so that's my baseline. To when I said, if your decision is right, if your decision has a right outcome for you or not, my value is if that decision will fulfill you spiritually, and at the same time, I would say you will do this just for survivals, but it's like taking a job. This job will pay your bills, but it doesn't mean it'll identify who you are. And so job identity, oftentimes job identity and your spiritual identity, or the person who you want to be, may be different. And for a lot of artists who are as we call it aspiring artists, but for artists who are not financially fully making functional with the art, and who are not generating enough income from the art, but maybe taking in some side job, but it's still like your art is a main job and everything else is side hustle, no matter what. Even if your side hustle makes more money than your art, this is still your side job. It's like how much you pay tax on what what you do to pay more tax is, it doesn't really, means that that's what you really meant to do. I mean, that's a job. なんかそのI'm sorry, I'm trying to go back and forth Japanese and English. It's kind of getting confused. But ね、自分の一番やりたいことで食べていけたらね、魂も生活も両方満たされると思うんですけど、それがうまくいかない時もまあやっぱり自分が一番やりたいことっていうのが本業で、それを支えるためにやってるはず他の仕事っていうのはまあ副業っていうふうに考えていいと思うんですよね。こっちの方が収入が多いからこれが本業ですねって言われる言い方っていうのはちょっとサバイバル的見方だと思うんですけど。Anyone would like to get a readings? No. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. So let's see, what did I write in this book? I'm gonna take a look at this book. A lot of things. Oh, and this morning I had a client. I did something I haven't done in a long time. I gave healing meditation, I sent a healing energy. I did a healing meditation with my client this morning, and I think that was very successful. I hope. I think this person seems doing better because this person was really like out of hope, and she really wanted to, end her life. And then so we practiced meditation together. This is over the phone, and I sent the healing prayer. We did a healing meditation together, and I sent in the energy. I centered the energy. The person will be receiving the energy from their palms, right? And it goes into your body from your arms, and then goes up to your head. And I'll imagine you will open up the top of your window on top of your head, and then I imagine all the lights from the universe is coming in, and then going to your heart, and then lights up, and then I feel that I imagined that lighting up the candle of life in their in their soul, in their soul, in that person's soul. And this person this morning, like the image that I had was like a huge candle, but and then the lid is like on the bottom. It's like a really totally clogged up with covered with the wax. So I tried to like go in to this candle, and then try to get to the what do you call it, lid, and try to light it. Try to put the fire in this person's, light the candle in this person's spirit. And it didn't work out. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? It's not, candle is not getting lit. So I kind of imagined that there was a tiny little like coal, some kind of stone with a coal, like a hot coal, and I dropped that into her hole, and to keep keep her spirit warm, and I started to feel the sensation of this wax is melting, and then the fire the candle was not lit. So I told the person, like, this is all I can do for today. Seems like it's not, your candle is not lit, not getting lit, but I sent you the it's like a coal, like hot charcoal coal, and it'll keep you warm, so keep that. And then when the fire ignites, just to keep it going. And few hours later, she sounded really happy. This like having a hard time, you just keep sending like hot energy, like a warm energy to the person. It helps a lot. And this is like ね、今朝ね、久しぶりにヒーリングメディテーションっていうのをね、やらせていただいたんですよね、お客さんにね。で、まあちょっと今これさっき長くなるんであんまり話しませんけど、なんかね、その魂のキャンドルにね、火をくべようとしたら火がつかないんで、全然なんかそれがこうもうキャンドルの芯がなんかもう埋まってるみたいな感じでね、で一生懸命火をつけようと思ったんだけどつかないから、じゃあどうしようと思って、この炭にね、もう赤くね燃えてる炭をポンって落とすようなイメージで、今炭を落としたからこのワックスが溶けますよって言って、だからそのあったかいワックスをどんどんね、そのキャンドルのワックスがあったかくなって溶けて、でそれで芯が出てきて、火がついたらその火をねキープしてくださいねって言って、そんな感じでねセッションが終わったっていうか、まあ、最後の方にやったんですけど、やっぱりねその後ねちょっと元気になられたような感じがします。そういうなんかこうイメージだけと思われるかもしれないんですけど、実はやっぱりそういうことでエネルギーを伝達していくことができると思うんですよね。Yes, and I guess nobody wants to get a readings. I don't know what's the best way to do this. I think I have to invite somebody to. I had to invite somebody that who can participate in my readings. Right? So okay, I'll keep talking about readings. I'm going back and forth. I don't know what to do. So with the reading, how I navigate my reading is I read the past, like about 10 years, just to find out where your life has been, and then read the present and then read the future. Yeah. It's easy to figure out the past because you already know the answer, what happens, and it's easy to figure out if I'm on the right, if I'm reading it right or not for the present, because you know what's going on. And then for the future, I wouldn't know until things happen. So I read it anyways. I predict the future, when the thing's gonna happen, what's gonna happen, and how much you sell your house, or how much you're going to buy your house, or what kind of person who's you're going to make, who you're going to meet, or what the person's name is, and all this detail will come up as a vision. It's very interesting. So people basically, people can just ask anything. And so that's what I wanted to do on live. So please, don't be shy. 質問してください。質問してください。Oh, yeah. If you put your questions, it'll come up like this, then I can answer. Maybe you don't want to show up on my screen. So, okay, so I'm going to keep going and talk about maybe a reading trend these days, that people, the issues that people are having these days. Job, career changes. A lot of people lost job. It's like a Twitter itself. Twitter alone is 5,000 people lost job. So people are going through job changes right now, and it's difficult. But first of all, you have to believe that you're gonna get another job, and most of people do. And when most of people come to readings, I see clearly what kind of clearly they have the next job waiting, and people who doesn't get job, I've never seen one. I've never really like people who are not motivated to work end up not getting a job, but most of people find something. Um, you know, people do have an instinct to find another job. So it might not exactly, what you wanted, but I've never seen people who are jobless forever. 何でもいいですよ。今、ボーダーケンさんから、I had one question. What kind of question can I do? She said, like, no, anything. 何でもいいです。なんか自分の知りたいことを聞いてください。Anything that you like. This is reading. Or I can just answer whatever general question, I just want to know how well my intuitive readings works on YouTube Live. ね、YouTube でどれぐらいね、リーディングができるか見たいなと思って、やってるんですけど。ね。So job, yeah. Two things I want to say. People always find a job, and then I've never seen anybody became unhappy after divorce. Everybody's happy after divorce. I mean, I'm not encouraging people to divorce, but if your relationship is so rotten, toxic, and if you have to divorce, that's the way you gotta get out. And then I've never seen anybody who became miserable after that. I mean, you're gonna have hard time, but most of the people are very happy after. And then you find out like how toxic the relationship was. So it goes with the relationship. Like any toxic relationship, you gotta get out, and you'll be much happier. It's just hard when you're preparing for it, and it's hard when you are actually executing and try to, going through all the steps to leave the toxic relationship. But after that, after a year or so, you'll be a whole new person. Okay, okay, I got my question. Yes. Oh, so 弟さんが実家に帰って、so she gave me question in Japanese, so I'm just gonna translate in English, and then I speak in both languages. So your brother is coming back to live with you and your family, so you want to live, I guess you don't want to live with him. ね、一人暮らしね、ボーダーケイさん今の状態ね、I think you are insecure about, you're worried about if you're going to be okay by yourself. Also, これは弟さんが帰ってくるから自分が出るっていうタイミングとしてはまあいい理由になるんですけど、一人暮らしをする目標がまだはっきり見えないんですよ。だからタイミングとしては弟さんだけを理由に出るっていうのは目標がないから不安になるんじゃないかなって思うんですよね。So, her brother is coming home to live with the family. So this person thinking of getting a new place, own place, but worries. And I think it's because of this. So this is a good chance, a good opportunity to find, to start living by yourself if you really want to. But I don't see any motive other than your brother coming back. And that's not enough reason. You have to have other reason to start living by yourself. Otherwise, you will, there's no determination. So when you have a determination and then you have a desire to live by yourself, then you'll be much more happy. Even if you worry about future, you kind of like it. That kind of, kicks your butt and it keeps you going. で、自立するという目標を持って、yeah, that's そうですね。That question is that a good for me to have the goal to become independent? そうですね。That's very そう、自立するっていう目標を持つのはいいんですけど、じゃあ何で自立するかっていうのが自分の中でプランがないとなんかこう自立しなきゃしょうがないから 一人で暮らし始めて不安に思うっていうのはどうしようもない場合はしょうがないんですけど、そんなにどうしようもないっていう場合でもないので、まあ少しずつプラン立てたら、来年のね、一応4月って見えてますけど、ちょっと早いかな。She said this can I make it, like this person was asking like if this could be this person's motivation to become independent, and which is yeah, of course, but it's not because your brother. It's you have to do it for yourself. And um and then my reading said in April next year, but I still think it's kind of too soon. なんか4月頃にね、一人暮らし始めてもいいかなって見えてますけど、ちょっと早すぎる。なんか準備ができてない感じがするので、その弟さんはまあ帰ってくるっていうのはしょうがない。なんかまあ一つのきっかけとしても、あの自分がね、なんかね、4月になったらね、出たくなるみたいです。She said, in April, do I get some chance in April? I feel like you just start to feel like you really have an urge to move out by April. So, but I feel you are alone. 今お一人です。一人で、全く一人ですよね。誰かと一緒に住むとかじゃなくて。それがね、ちょっと借りてみてもいいですけど、お母さんとですよね。だから自分でなんていうのかな、誰かと会ったら4月になんかチャンス来るっていうと、それはなんか誰かパートナーとか見つかるとかではないですね。4月はなんかまあちょうどいいなんか場所が見つかったパートが見つかったりとかするのかもしれないですけど、でもね、お母さんもね、なんか必要としてくれてるみたいだから、あんまり無理して出ない方がいいんじゃないかなっていう感じはします。what I'm feeling here is that you are not ready. 出てもいいんですけど、You can live by yourself, but you are not fully ready. And when you are not fully ready, you should take your time to prepare yourself. で、she lives with her mom, so お母さんはI think mom needs you. and mom なんかちょっとお母さんと弟さんをなんか2人で済ませるのは良くない感じがするんですよね。そんなことないですか？で、弟さんもこれからまたどっか行っちゃうかもしれないし。Your brother might just, come home temporarily. He might leave. I don't see any stability. なんかお父さんはそこにずっと住もうとしないかもしれないし。だからなんか自分がそのためにわざわざ出なくてもいいんじゃないかなっていう感じはしますけどね。Yeah, I think brother alone is not gonna be the good answer. なんかお父さん仕事でなんか違うとこ住んだりとかするかもしれないし。Thank you. So, it's like that. I think I was able to read her without information. Not interesting. I am fascinated. I love doing this. I love doing this. So, yeah, I find people's name. Oh, hello. I got another questions. こんばんは。独身して当人生になってます。結婚がまるまでがね、So I just got a question. She's a woman and she was working really hard. And hi Emma-san, hello. ちょっと今マリミミさんの、質問に答えています。I'm answering Mary Mimi, and she's alone, and she's working really hard, and she has no desire to get married, and she feels like she doesn't like people, and I feel it since she feels okay about it, but she live on this earth and this life. She feels like she's gonna live her life kind of like a not in I wouldn't say inhuman, but it's not it's less like she's civilized, I guess, and she would like to have some advice. So these things that you are aware of it もうそこだけ自分でそういうふうに自覚してるってことだからなんかこれやんなくていいのかな自分の人生でって思ってるわけですよね。Is that okay if I don't get married? If I just it's easy to falling into the patterns. You work hard, pay bills, buy whatever you want. So I don't want to get bothered by other people, or marriage is like I don't need to marry, and I don't really deal with the people. That's kind of like a safer life for sometimes, but I would I think that's kind of very like a limited life なんかそういう生活だとなんかやっぱり自分の可能性がねリミットがなんかこう自分でできることって限られちゃうんですね。It's for people, what you want to eat, where you want to go, it's very limited. Some people just never leave their own neighborhood, eat eat the same food all the time and watch the same TV show, go to the same maybe restaurant all the time, and then whole life, and then that could be some kind of happiness, but I don't think that it would not you will be missing something that you can discover, like some new discovery for yourself, and then just a sensation of like it's like a wow moments in life, and that's kind of like um why you waste, and when you have opportunity, then これはそう結婚願望がないっていうのはその結婚に対するいいイメージがないからだと思うんですよ。で、most of people who doesn't have a desire to marriage because of their concept of marriage is like not healthy or positive, or they've never seen anybody who happily married, or they may went through like a bad relationship, or they grew up watching a bad relationship of their parents and stuff like so they have negative image towards marriage. But marriage is something that is really interesting. ね、なんかその自分に合う結婚この人と一緒だったら自分はなんか自分一人以上の人生生きれて楽しそうだなって思う人がやっぱり絶対いるはずなので、そういう人が出てきた時になんか自分一人で生きれる以上の人生をね楽しめるからそういう意味でですねもうなんか本当に自分に合うまずは自分が好きな人に出会うなんかその付き合わなくてもいいので自分が好きなタイプの人に出会ってみるっていうことで自分がなんか好きなことをやったりすることは大事だと思います。で、finding people, like-minded people, is so fascinating. You gotta find the people who you like, that likable people, because we all learn from other people. We are basically learning from others to live better life. We watch social networks. Oh, sure, that looks good. I wanna, make something like this, or maybe I should try to go someplace. It's like we're all learning from others. So to practice that in real life is fascinating. だからなんかほら自分一人だったらやらないようなことをなんかこうね一緒にやってくれる人とか自分一人じゃ行かないようなとこになんかこうねオーロラ見に行くとかねそういうことしてくれる人がねいると思うんでちょっと探してみられると楽しいと思いますよ。なんかもったいないと思いますよ。でボーダーケンさんそうねお母さん必要としてるからちょっと言ってあげた方がいいと思います。でエマチャンネルさん、ありがとうございます。恋愛の質問でいいですよ。占いしてるんですよ。占いでいいんですよ。占いしてますエマさん。I'm doing readings. CD, hi there. Hi there. I am doing the intuitive reading right here. It's crazy, right? How can I do this? I don't even see you. But that's how intuitive readings work. So please put down the question on the comment. I try to read past or future, past life, or anybody who is deceased. Talking about somebody who is deceased. Well, best way to participate right now, you can please put down your question, whatever you want me to see intuitively, anything on the comments, and I'll answer. So talking about we lost a couple of people in the community last couple of weeks, and it's very sad. But when we leave this world, it's completion, no matter how. So, I think we have to honor that, and there's no physical pain on the other side of the world. Like we only have pain in the physical, so we suffer from pain. But I think most of the spirit who cross over, they don't have a pain. I don't think so. It's kind of, that's what I want to say. Okay, we're getting questions. ボーダーケンさん、ちょっと待ってね。エマさん、好きな人が突然おさがなくなる、それはいよいよ告白されるのかというので、待えるでしょうか。くらいうまくいっていたのが、突然お誘いがなくなりました。この人は、she said like there was somebody that she likes and they were doing really well, but the person stopped contacting. Is this person going to propose or can I see this person? But この人ね、なんかね、距離があるんですけど、どっか遠くに行ってる可能性ありますか？ I'm asking that I think this person, I feel the distance. I don't know if this person went away someplace in distance. エマさん、この人遠くに行きましたか？で、while I'm waiting for her answer、ちょっとエマさんのお返事を待ってる間に、ボーダーケンさんの43歳で出産するって言ってましたか？その人に会わないともうダメってわけじゃないです。まだ大丈夫です。次が。You ever tell me anything about my daughter? Seems to be struggling. Okay. I feel she is very upset. She's very like frustrated, angry about the person in the past made her very, very upset. Does that make sense? 遠距離ですね。Emma, so I'm answer. Okay, while I'm waiting for Cindy's answer, this is crazy, but I love it. I'm gonna answer Emma's question. Yeah, so she said that the person that she's talking about is long distance, and I think this person is really busy. And then I think this person wanna take a break. なんかね、ちょっと長距離ですごいね、忙しいみたいなんですよ。忙しいから、ちょっとそのまま結婚とかに行くんじゃなくて、ちょっと休憩したいんじゃないかなっていう感じがして、ちょっとこのまま突っ込んでいきたくないっていうか、このまま突進していきたくないっていう感じがあるんですよ。その人のイニシャルもらえますか？そのエマさんの相手の方の。So, CD, not really. Okay. So, it's her. How about your husband or her father? Somehow, it's like I feel like your daughter is like she can choose anything she wants, but she has a blockage of that she's supposed to be doing something that is something specific and not going for what she really want, or it's kind of vague what she wants. And I feel like she's having a hard time focusing on what she wants to do. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm sorry, CD. This is like a informal reading. It's not like a direct reading. So it's probably, and then I have so many things going on right now, like everybody asking me questions, so maybe I'm in and out, but let me, connect you this way, okay? で、こんにちは。エマさん。そう、だからね、エマさんの相手の人は、ちょっと遠距離で、ちょっと気持ちがそれてて、ちょっと気持ちがそれてて、ちょっと忙しいっていうのと気持ちがそれてるのと、ちょっとこのまま近づいていけないっていうか、会って話せるまでちょっと保留って感じですね。ちょっと根気よく待つっていうか、ただなんか結婚とかに対してまだ準備ができてないみたいです、この人は。多分。だからちょっとね、あんまり当てにはできないんですけど、気持ちがなくなってるって完全なくなってるってわけじゃないと思います。で、yeah, and so CD and I would like to go for, and how can I do? I feel like she's trying to go for something that's very difficult and challenging for her, and she's very I think she likes challenge, and she's going for something that the most difficult things for her, maybe, and so that's why she's maybe struggling to, go for it or not. But if you can tell her that you just support her, but it's like she's going for something that is like very hard. I don't know if that makes sense. で、CD さんのなんかお嬢さんね、なんかちょっと今いろいろ悩んでるみたいっておっしゃってるんですけど、で、カラフルさんはじめまして、仕事も人間関係も何一つ言ってません。仕事を好きだし、紹介もされてる人間関係です。つまりカラフルさんの仕事、人間関係、なんかね、職場が結構荒れてる感じがするんですよ。なんか難しいっていうか、みんなすごいプレッシャーかけられてますか？なんか it's for colorful, colorful, she loves her work, but having a hard time relationship with and a job and at the workplace, and she's doing her best, but what's going on? But I feel like tremendous stress at your workplace. Everybody's facing like a difficulty, and everybody's like kind of being stressed out. I don't know if that makes sense. みーちゃんさん、こんばんは。よろしくお願いします。レイコさん。I'm going to Reiko's question. This is crazy, right? CD, does it make sense, CD? Thank you. Sorry, I mean, I'm going to try to find a better way. Maybe I have like a one-on-one reading, setting or something, but this is my first day, so I'm just going to take in everybody's question. And 気になる人が出てきたのですが、恋愛に発展するので別の関わりですね。気になる人はですね、この人はいい人なんですけど、なんかあんまり自分のこと言ってくれない感じがないですか？はい、エマさん。So Emma said she makes sense. Thank you. That's good. Oh, this is so much fun. レイコさん、いやこの人はですね、なんかね、恋愛に発展するのにちょっと時間がかかるというんですが、なんかね、なんか淡い、ほわーんとした感じの人に見えるんですよね。And this person has like a really vague energy. So they're probably a nice person, but when you try to step in to have a relationship, this person may not want to commit. It takes some effort to make connection with this person. なんかね、友達として玲子さんのこの人相手の方はね、友達として近づくにはいいんですけど、なんか捕まえようとするとなかなか捕まらない人に見えます。どうでしょうね。 そうですね。So it's Mary Mimi gave me her answer. So she doesn't have a positive image for marriage. Yes, right? No, right? And she says just like a rehab, trying to find a good quality in men in general, and trying to find an interesting person, and do you think this is this will work? Of course. そうやってやっぱりこう付き合うとかじゃなくて、男性に対する信頼をね、自分の中に取り戻さない、なんかどっかで壊れてるんですよ。なんか結構ほら日本って男性社会のところがあるから、男の人にちょっとなんかほらすごい圧力かけられたりすることって普通にあるんですよね。だからあんまり男性に対していい感情がないかもしれないっていうのを自分で克服していって、あ、こんないい人いるんだっていう人を見つけるっていうのはすごい大事だと思う。それによってそれがあるかないかで人生変わりますよね。Like people who has a very negative image towards opposite sex, like the women who has very negative image or impression towards the men, really have to find a good quality in men and find somebody that who would change your perception and to make you think like, oh wow, this, I didn't know this kind of guy exists. And to feel that, to experience that in this lifetime, or not experience that in this lifetime, is a big difference. It makes a huge difference in life. So I will, I do recommend people to, love somebody, and then trying to find somebody that you could, relate to, and likable people. Yeah. And I'm answering now. Next, I'm answering Reiko's question. So the guy that she likes, I feel like she's difficult to make a commitment. She thinks that yes, he's good. He's nice to everyone. He's trying to, connect with everyone. そうですね。まだなんかね、一人に絞ろうとしてない。まだなんかどうなんでしょうね。年齢的にそんな焦んなくてもまだ一人でもいい人とか思ってる人なのかもしれないし、まだいろんな人を見て、その中でなんか絞り込んでいきたいと思ってる人かもしれないので、なんかちょっと友達止まりになる可能性はあるかもしれません。なんかそう荒れてるプレッシャーっていうか、カラフルさんのクエスチョンでカラフル、なんか荒れてるプレッシャーっていうか、なんていうのかな、もともと仕事に問題が多い仕事に見えるんですよね。だからすんなりいかない仕事に見えるんですよ。もともとの仕事の流れがというかね。I'm answering colorful questions. She's having a lot of issue with her workplace, but seems like that it's just the structure of the work. It just creates an issue. It's just never, this is the kind of job that never would go smooth. So it's kind of like a norm for you to have issues every step of the way. And so that's not you. It's just it's the nature of the business, I think. So, ね、そうじゃないかなって思ったりするんですけど。Anything else? わかんないですけどね、そのカラフルさんのね、なんか荒れてるっていうかね、みんな結構ね、テンパってる感じするんですよね。そんなイメージがあります。でも仕事がうまくいって終わった時に、やっぱみんなでね、もうこうチームワークを作るために、なんかこうみんなでつながっていくような、なんかね、お茶飲みに行ったりとかなんかするといいかもしれないですよね。So for the colorful, like I think your work is challenging. So after the project is done, you would like to have some moment to reconnect with your coworkers and have a team to build a teamwork. That way, maybe go out to have some tea or coffee, or go to the restaurant, whatever. That would be nice. ゆささん、こんにちは。Oh, 来月出産。ゆさ is having a baby next month. Due date is 26, and this is the third baby. Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. 26か。ちょっと待ってくださいね。I'll write it down to see when she's gonna have a baby. So 26 is the due date. 26. It's okay. This is like a second, only second. Wait. Yeah. 14、15、16、17、18、19、20、21、22、23、24、25、26、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、20日ぐらいからちょっと産気ついてくる感じはあります。20日ぐらいからだから6日ぐらい、1週間ぐらいちょっと早くなるかもしれないです。またはちょっとなんか出血したりとか、なんか水がね、用水が減ったりとかして、ちょっと1週間ぐらい前から20日ぐらいから様子見てた方がいいのかもしれません。で14日から19日は風邪をひきやすいって見えてるので気をつけてください、ユサさん。So this is for Yusa. I feel like around the 20th, I kind of feel tension. You know, it might be some blood, spotting, or maybe your amino sac, like water gets like a kind of started to reduce. I don't know. It's like I feel like you need to pay it. You need some kind of caution around 20th, and your baby could come out anytime after in between the 20th to 26th. I don't think this baby is gonna wait until 26th. Probably 24th. Like if nothing happens, then maybe 24th. But it's Christmas, so I don't know. I had my kids on the 23rd. I was told that to coming early because it was like I had an MTA strike and then storm. So Nash wanted to go home for Christmas. So I had a baby a day before the Christmas. And but it's like I feel like I kind of feel like energy of like you could be catching cold between 14th and 18th. So please be very, very, very careful. You don't want to get sick, until then, like now to up to 13th, like I feel like no cloud, nothing. This energy is so clear. But after 14th, I kind of started to feel like tiredness. You can catch a little cold or something. Nothing bad, but please be careful. And Emma さん、サイキックすごい面白いでしょ、サイキック。Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun to do this psychic reading over YouTube. It's crazy. そうですね。マリミミさんの男性の失いが壊れて、そう男性に優しくなれるためにね、リハビリした方がいいですね。マリミミ、yeah, it's マリミミさん is like for some reason you're very hard on men, because I think they give us a hard time, especially Japanese society. Men are really like, still like dominating the world. So we're kind of like, treated like a second citizen a lot of times. So maybe, you feel impatient towards men. And but what you have to find is the man who can make you feel so gentle, You need somebody who makes you feel like a cushy. ね、そういうなんかやっぱり男性に対してね、こう信頼感がなくて男性に対してちょっとね、きつくなっちゃう人は、いろんな理由でそういうなるんですけど、なんか自分の気持ちを優しくさせてくれる頼りない男性を見つけるのがいいんですよ、本当は。if you feel like you kind of have a tendency to be tough on men, you gotta find some like a teddy bear, kind of like a really cushy, soft, guys that it's そうだからlike don't go after alpha male. ちょっとアルファメールみたいなね、俺様がみたいな感じの人は絶対付き合わない方がいいと思います。なんかもう頼んないぐらいの、もうこの人を守ってあげなきゃ死んじゃうみたいな感じの頼りない人を見つけると、なんかなと思ってもイライラとかしても可愛いからいいかなって思えるような人を捕まえるといいと思います。Yeah, if you're kind of like tough on guys and you feel like impatient towards men, you have to find somebody like really cute, or somebody like who makes you feel like you know, he's cute. I could, you know, I can forgive him or what. It's make somebody makes you like hold you, keep you slow down a little bit. Like don't go after alpha male. Teddy bear, yeah. She doesn't like teddy bears. Teddy bears, okay. イケメンとかね。ちょっと細身のイケメンとかどうでしょうね、マリミミさん。It's like a go after like somebody like really gentle. 優しくね。自分を優しくさせてくれる男性をね、見つけてください。So anything else? I think I have a session sometime soon. So まあ、こんな感じなんですけど、面白いですよね、エマさん。面白いでしょ、楽しいでしょ。何でもね、聞いていただけましたら、このもうピンポイントでこの人と付き合いたいんですけどとか、ここに家を欲しいんですけど、この仕事が欲しいんですけど、You can ask me like a pinpoint question. I wanna meet this person, or I want to buy this, I want to get this job. I can go into the detail and see, you know, what I can see. It's really interesting. And I think I have another session in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna stay here for another 10 minutes and I have to go. But do you have anybody, do you have any question? Anyone? Anyone? I think it's because this is YouTube channel. Specific question works better. これってYouTube チャンネルなので、すごいなんか間接的にリーディングしているので、結構ピンポイントでね、クエスチョンもらった方が分かりやすいかもしれないですね。名前とかズバーって出てきますから。へへ、相乗以外でよかったです。もっとね、やればやるほど、もっといろんなこと見えてくると思います。As I do more, I probably get better. I probably, you know, come up with much more details. なので、でもじゃあエマさんの KY さんについてもうちょっと見ますかね。見てもいいですか。名前が K、名字が Y、KY さんですね。KY さん。KY さんに見て、なんか KY さんね、なんか忙しい人にすごいやっぱり仕事が最初先っていう人なので、仕事が忙しくなるとそっち行っちゃうかなっていう感じの人で、ちょっと待たされてる感じはありますね。So, I'm very happy with this first day of reading, YouTube readings. I try to do this maybe this time, maybe 9 o'clock in the morning will work the best. When I don't have a client at 9 o'clock, I try to block that time and then do my readings. And so that way I can cover Asia and Europe and like, you know, America, North America. It's just for the people on the West Coast. This is like too early, like 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's maybe I try to do it around noon as well. I'm not sure, but I think maybe 10 o'clock here, maybe better. そう、KY さんについてね、ちょっと読んでみますよ。Okay, I'm gonna read about this guy named KY for Emma. Andこの人なんか細い人ですかって外れてたりして大丈夫かな。細い人ですか、細身の人ですか。結構神経質なところがあるとか。ちょっと待ってくださいね。Okay. で、なんかね、結構やっぱり自分中心な人なんですよね。He's very self-centered 自分が先って人に見えるんですよ。だからすごい調子いい時はいいんですけど、なんか忙しくなったりとか自分がいっぱいいっぱいになっちゃったらなんか逃げちゃう感じがするんですよね。 So when he's happy, when he's, everything is good, he's good. But when he's like overwhelmed, or when he have an issue, he shut down. Then, it's difficult to reach. あ、青空さん、手術をして11月25日に取り出す手術をしました。はい。これが何か問題がありますか？細くはないです。細身に見える。なんかね、青空さんはなんか小指とかに小指かな。なんか指になんかちょっと問題がありますか？彼はね、なんかね、やっぱりね、自分中心で、なんか同じところに住めないんですよね、そのエマさんの彼ね。それがちょっとしばらく問題かなっていう感じがします。Emma's boyfriend is like this long distance relationship, and this distance won't get closer. So it's, somehow you guys have to find a way to live together, or living in the same, same location, but it's difficult, I think. Alsara gave me a question. Had broken bone. ああね、手首を小指がね、小指のしびれがね、So she broke, this person broke a hand in June and had a surgery on June 24th, and then took the metal out in November 25th. Want to know if this hand's gonna heal. I kind of feeling the some nerve issue on the pinkies, and yeah, so this person said that actually like a pinky is has like a numbness in the pinkies, and having a hard time twisting twisting her hand, and wrist, twisting her wrist. And so そうですね、これ少しずつね、リハビリをしないとしょうがないと思うんですけど、小指のしびれがね、ちょっと気になりますね。I hope that rehab will fix your, issues. Yeah, butね、まだ取ったばっかりだから、金属取ったばっかりなので、少しずつなんか 1,2 年かけてリハビリをしていけば、なんていうのかな、ピアノ弾いたりするのはちょっと違うかもしれない、ちょっと大変かもしれないですけど、でもある程度治ると思います。ね。I think I hope rehab will help. こんばんは、三浦さん。もうそろそろね、行かなきゃいけないので、三浦さん早くね、ちょっと質問いただけますか？もしリーディングしたかったら。If you like to. で、エマさんの相手の方はね、なんか、あとエマさんね、なんかね、周りにね、23歳ぐらいの人が見えるんですけどね、なんか、この人がまあどういう意味かっていうのは分かんないんですけど、なんかそういうのがありますね。じゃあピアノがやっぱりね、ピアノ弾くためにリハビリをしてピアノを弾けるように根気よくリハビリする必要があると思います。Yeah, she's having a hard time. そう動機を持てる近くの場所に、そうだからこの人ね、住めないから、一緒に住めないからね、やっぱりね、将来性ちょっとね、かなりそれだけが低いのかもしれないです。その人としてはうまくいくかもしれないけど、一緒になんかちゃんと付き合えない、同じ場所で付き合えないっていうのはちょっと問題だと思います。そうですね、だから青空さんはピアノが弾けるようになるまで根気よくリハビリしてください。これしょうがないですよね。あとは大丈夫ですか？三浦さん、これ最後数分なので、なんか ご質問いただけますか？なければちょっと今日はこんな感じで。青空さん頑張ってくださいね。23歳誰なんでしょうね。なんかね、23歳の人が男の子が見えるんですけど、なんかわかんないです。ちょっと置いときます。関係ないかもしれないです。はい、皆さん、ちょっとなんか何がちょっとピンポイントで時間があんまりないので、なんか気になること聞いていただけますか？こっちから見るとね、なんか仕事始めるとかなんかありますか、三浦さん。仕事始めたいんだけどとか、仕事始めるとか。There's something I'm asking for Naoko's questions, but I asked her if she's thinking of going back to work, or something about work. はい、エマさんありがとうございます。うかいさんありがとうございます。今月の売り上げが上がるかどうか、仕事始めました。それで売り上げが上がるかどうかですかね。なんかね、仕事ね、なんかスローペースで上がっていくと思うので、根気よく頑張るのがいいと思います。ありがとうございました、カラフルさん。なんかね、やっぱりあんまり焦らないで、ゆっくりゆっくり、いきなりガーンっていう感じで、ポーダーケンさんありがとうございます。ゆっくり頑張ってくださいという感じがしますね。Yeah, start slowly. なんかもう一つじゃあ、みのりさんもう一個だけ、なんか仕事に関して、もう一個なんか聞きたいことありますか？そうですね、焦らないよりで、なんか続けるって、今はとにかく元の仕事のペースに戻って、自分でペースを作って、乗っかっていくっていうことの方が、思いっきり売り上げ上げるよりも大事かなっていう感じがします。そんな感じです。今のままで。なんかね、目標よりも、目標の時間とか目標の仕事量をこなせる、なんか環境にない感じがするんですよ。思いっきり働けない環境にいるんですよ、今は。他のことで、家族のこととか。で、だから、できることは限られてくるので、内容に関してはとりあえず今はそれしかしょうがなくて、まあ時代のともに変えていったりとかするかもしれないですけど、なんか費やせる時間が、仕事にかけられる時間が限られてる感じがするので、なんかこうあんまり頑張りすぎることもできない感じはするんでしょ。ってことありますか？If she's asking if she started to work and she wants to know how business, result goes up, sales goes up, but I think now you just started, and I don't think you're not available to fully commit. Like you don't have time. You probably have to have spare time for your family, or maybe you're trying to, uh, you know, juggle both family and then business, maybe なんか家族と家庭と仕事と両方なんか両立しようとか、なんか何かなんかこう仕事だけに集中できない理由があるみたいなので、あんまりなんかまあ焦っていろいろできないってことですね。She probably have to juggle, business and family life or personal life, and so she can't really fully commit all her time to devote her time to uh for her business. So this is the time that just to set the rhythm and then just stay on it, and then just to make it to establish the stable like a schedule or some that's more priority than make your sales go up. だからまあセールスの、まあ、利益を上げるとかいうよりは、なんかこうきっちり働くリズムが出来上がるっていうことが、それとまあ家庭と両方なんか両立するとか、そっちの方が大事かなという感じがしますね。そんな感じで、ありがとうございます。はい、ありがとうございました。ということで、何がやりたいのかわからなくなっています。 いや、それはね、なんかやっぱお金を作んなきゃいけないから、お金を作ることを考えなきゃいけないんだと思いますけれども、ね、それがその時代に合ってるかどうかっていうのがあると思います。なんかちょっと、今度しょっちゅうこれやってますので、リーディング。また次の時にログオンして、もうちょっと詳しいことを聞いてください。So, I think I have to go today because I have another session, but I try to do this as often as possible. So whenever I go on live, please log in and come back and then ask the question whatever you want and just have fun. And 今日も皆さん、もう日本の人は夜、寝る時間だと思いますけど、whoever you guys may be going to bed or starting your day, have a great day. 今日も、明日頑張れるようにとか、今日頑張れるように、ちょっとこのリーディングで息をつけていただけたらありがたいと思います。ということで、そろそろ行きます。ありがとうございます。Thank you. バイバイ。切ります。よ。あ、切れないです。切れないです。こうか。